This is one of the most stunning videos of flooding we have seen. In the flood of 2018, Sky 9 flew over New Richmond, Ohio today. Rows and rows of homes there and streets with enough water to cover the ground. This is the result, of course, after the Ohio River hit its highest level in 20 years. Now, cities and towns up and down the Ohio River are dealing with this flooding. 9 on Your Side has a team in a variety of spots, in fact, across the tri-state. So, many of you are watching and waiting for the floodwaters to finally recede. They are slowly going down. Our team coverage starts with my co-anchor Tanya O'Rourke live in Bellevue. Tanya.
We're at Bellevue Beach Park, and I've shown this a couple times today, but it's worth taking a look at again. Look at this, folks. That is a play gym underwater. To the right of it, that blue bar, that's the top of the swing sets, and we're starting to see more of it. If you pray it a little bit left, you see that's a street lamp, right? So there's probably a sidewalk there. There's a lot of yardage to go for this water to get back into the banks for you to be able to get near that light. And take a look at this. Things are getting better. Number one, I want to show you this. See this? This is the mud that's being left behind. That's a lot of icky, gooey mud and muck that all these folks are going to have to clean up from their basements and such. But take a look at this. Things are getting better. This was the, see that basketball hoop, right? All that water. When we first arrived, I took this photo. Now, I want you to take a look. That's that same basketball court. It's getting drier, folks. It really is. Things are getting better. The water is going down. Really across the river, the visuals along the banks are stunning again today. Remember, that area has not seen flooding like this since it was built up in 1997. So take a look inside the Central Riverfront parking garage. No cars today, none, just flood water. And there's a lot of talk about the flood of 1997 that happened, that was so bad in New Richmond. Folks, many in that town were there for it, and they remained, they rebuilt after it, they cleaned up. Well, that helped officials prepare for what happened this past weekend, and our Tom McKee is live in New Richmond with their stories. Tom?
Well, that certainly is correct, Tanya. About 70 buildings actually in the village were flooded, and it's going to take inspectors time to check them all to make sure they're safe before utilities can be turned back on. And it also means that a number of people are going to be clearing out their basements, as you can see right here. All this is happening right now, but it's giving those people who had to evacuate a little time to have some flashbacks about their experiences, which were scary in many cases. As the Ohio River receded from the streets of New Richmond Monday, some people forced out of their homes by the flood still had scary memories of their evacuation. Among them, Lori Gibson, who lives on Front Street but now is in a Red Cross shelter.
I had water up to my Jeep, almost to the door, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to make it or not. But I just went real slow and said I can do this and got out to safety.
When the water came up, it stopped just short of getting into Brandon Freeman's house. While it didn't get inside, he didn't know it at the time that was what was going to happen.
We kind of waited for the last minute to get out, but we got out pretty good and had to drive through some deep water in my little pickup. But other than that, everything worked out.
Because of the 1997 flood, New Richmond leaders mapped out when every building in the village would flood. That's why Pernell Hodge wasn't too worried. Water came up to his front step, but that's as far as it got.
Some pumps were working overtime, but other than that, I ain't had no problems here. This was they projected 60-some feet, and 62.5 gets me. So I wasn't all that worried.
Village crews have already begun cleanup work, but they remind anyone dealing with the river's aftermath, be careful.
As far as the water, it is nasty. It has germs, you name it in there. So if you're going to pick up anything, use personal protective equipment.
And they're also trying to keep sightseers away so residents out of their homes can get back as quickly as possible.
Don't come to New Richmond unless you have business to take care of. It's not a sightseeing time. Come back when the river's back in its bank, and it's just as beautiful when it's smaller.
Now, I heard that same refrain from police officers, village administrators all day today. Now, there's also one warning from Greg Roberts, the village administrator, as well. Certainly some outside contractors are going to be coming into the village. They're not going to have them to register just yet, but that could change depending on how they conduct themselves. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in New Richmond.